What is up, YouTube? This is CarKpop, and if this looks weird to you, and it's probably because it is, because I'm recording this live on Twitch where we're streaming right now. Come join us, twitch.tv/CarKpop. But you can see everyone in here live with me, above me as they're typing in chat and everything. And today I'm gonna be reading their unpopular opinions and giving my opinion on their opinions and telling them how they were wrong. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know if you want like a YouTube version of this where you guys can leave a popular opinions down in the comments below. But for the most part, this is going to be more of a discussion type of video, completely unedited besides like what I'm doing here and everything. So basically, the plan for this is they're all gonna share their opinions, and I'm gonna get one at a time, and I'm gonna put it down into this notepad right here, and I'm gonna read it, share my thoughts. You guys can tell me what you think of it in the comments down below. And yeah, with that being said, hope you guys can join us on Twitch sometime soon. But yeah, let's get into this chat. Let the floodgates open. Hopefully there's at least a few of you. Give me an unpopular opinion. Who wants to go first? D5 is ready. Okay, let's go D5. Singers should get the bridge and choruses, and rappers should get the verse. Is that unpopular? I think it's unpopular. Because I have the same opinion. You can literally... Oh my god, that distorted my... Yo. Hold on. I did not anticipate for this. There we go. Singers should get... In K-pop songs, singers should get the bridge and choruses. And rappers should get the verses. I 100% agree. I actually think this is probably unpopular. Actually, you know what? I 90% agree, because I think that there's some really fun K-pop songs where the rappers get the hook. For example, my favorite one to point out is AT's Precious. Guys, you can share your thoughts about me with this from this unpopular opinion, by the way. But I think like Stray Kids, right? Imagine if there is a Stray Kids video, or not video, but a song where the chorus is like a Changbin rap hook. Like, he doesn't get a full verse, which I'd be sad about, but if he has, like, the hook, like, P1 Harmony's Do It Like This, right? That just came out. Do It Like This. I think Jongsup on the hook did the best, because he's the rapper, and it was, like, a rap-type hook. So 10% of the time, when it's like that, the verses should be the singers, and then the rappers can get the hook. I think that would sound so cool. I wish that happened more. But for the most part, yes, I think that the rappers should get more... Basically, it comes down to, I think the rappers should get more say in their lines. They should get more lines in general. Yeah, just give them every, like, if a verse is 16 bars in a K-pop song, give them all 16 bars. Fuck it. I think the rappers should get all 16 bars. Because I'm, a rap channel. Anyways, that was a pretty easy one. I agree. I will put down if I agree with it or not. So I'll put agree, like, 90% with that. Let's go with number 2. I'm just gonna look down here. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, you can look at what people are saying, pause the video and read what they're saying up there. They're sharing all their insights as well. They might be different than mine. People might disagree with me, which is completely fine. And you might disagree with me. Put it in the comments down below. That's what the comment section is, discussion is for, and so much fun. Let's get into Penguin's unpopular. I think this... Oh, no, wait, that was just a comment on the... Okay, here we go. We got pizzas. All rappers in K-pop should write their own raps. Is that unpopular? I feel like that's pretty popular of an opinion nowadays. Actually, I feel like that's always been a Guys, just real quick, just agree or disagree. In chat right now, do you guys agree or disagree with this? If everyone says agree, I don't think this is unpopular. I feel like everyone... Pretty much... Oh, Zakane with the disagree. Okay. Maybe it isn't popular. Okay, well, I will just put this in here and go agree. Zakane, if you don't mind, and Tabi, and growing up, and okay, a lot of this... Okay, never mind, it might be unpopular. I think my stance on this should be pretty self-explanatory, I think. Like, I think writing your own raps is a huge part of rapping, and while I understand that companies would be, like, against it, I feel like all rappers should, if they want to call themselves a rapper. I think that's pretty self-explanatory, right? It's like, would you call yourself a singer if you're never singing live? Which is kind of the same thing. If you're given the, like, you know, you're the singer, and then every time you perform live, you just lip sync. I don't know if that's a good analogy. A rapper should write their raps in K-pop songs, not someone who doesn't know anything about rap. But that's the point. If someone is labeled as a rapper in K-pop and they can't write their own raps, they shouldn't be rapping, right? Which I think is a huge problem in K-pop. I want to see the rappers that are actually good. You are still a rapper even if you don't rap. Oh my gosh, Zakane, we are getting into a much bigger issue than K-pop. That is a world unpopular opinion. So Zakane is saying you are still a rapper if you don't write your own raps. I 100% disagree. I think K-pop has a special leniency where they aren't allowed to write their own raps, so I'm not going to jump to the conclusion and say, hey, this idol is not a good rapper because they can't write their own raps, because they're just not allowed to write their own raps, most likely, where the company wants to control it, and I completely understand that. But yo, if a rapper is out there and they're like, yo, I'm a full-fledged rapper, but I don't write my own raps, like, nah, you need to write your own raps. It's a huge, that rap is literally rhythm and poetry. That's 50% of rapping. That's literally like never paying attention to flow and rap, and you're just like, I only do that, then it would just be poetry. Right? Anyways, that's a completely different topic. I 100% disagree. Rappers should always write their own raps if they can. K-pop has a little special exception for me where I understand that they can't, so I don't get on top of it if, like, who's a rapper I like? If, I don't know, most rappers actually do write their own raps that I like, so. But if there's some brand new girl group rapper and the rapper doesn't write her own raps, like, I understand that the company might not let her, so I'm not going to give her a hard time for it, but I think every rapper should, so you can see what they've got. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Anything else? Any other unpopular opinions? Let's hear an unpopular opinion. Rai, this is a very specific one that I am not going to have much of a take on because I don't know it. Rai says, New and Songyun of the Boyz are very underappreciated vocally by K-pop fans. True? No? I don't know. I literally couldn't pick them out of a lineup if you asked me to. I don't know them well enough to give an actual opinion on this. So, guys, if you're the Boyz fan, let me know in the comments. But I have no clue. I will go no opinion on this because I really don't. Can I bold this? Well, let me make it bold. Italics? Where did the italics go? Oh shit, okay. No opinion. I didn't realize I can't control Z on here. Another one, because I don't know. My unpopular opinion, reality shows are overrated and not necessary. What do you mean by reality shows? I'm assuming by reality shows you mean... Actually, I'm not sure. What do you mean by reality shows? Let me do another one while I'm waiting for Moonshot to verify. Variety shows have way too many competitive sections. Oh shit, I don't even know. What do you mean by competitive section on variety shows, Tavi? And then while we're waiting for that, let's do one more. We're going to triple stack while we're waiting for some clarification. Twice is the biggest third-gen girl group because of their achievements, album sales, how high they chart, and overall influence of fourth gen. This is more like a thesis than an unpopular opinion. Holy shit. Holy shit, Heifa. Okay, Twice is the biggest third-gen... Wait, let me update the other one because I think we got a... Oh, no, no clarification yet. Okay. Twice is the biggest third-gen girl group because of their achievements, album sales, and how high they chart. Are they the biggest third-gen girl group, though? Wouldn't Blackpink be bigger? Are you talking in Korea? I don't know. I'm mixed. I'm like, I guess 50% and under disagree. So I would like disagree 50%. Hey, I got one I disagree with. I don't even know if they're the biggest third-gen girl group. I think you could say Blackpink is just as equal, and they've done it with less music. Actually, hold on. I'm missing like half of this. Because in a way, like, right, you could say Blackpink would be better or more. Blackpink would be the biggest third-gen girl group because they have achieved as much as twice with 1/4 the amount of work. I don't know. I'm just trying to, like, you know, see little slides through it, but yeah. Okay, Moonchild clarified reality shows. The Idols variety shows like Run BTS or Running Man. Okay, I don't really have an opinion on that. I agree. You know what? I agree. I have watched none of them because none of them interest me. So I agree. And then do we have a clarification of this? From Tabi? What do we define as competitive sex? Like the members competing against each other? I'll assume it's the members competing against each other. I disagree. I think that's the best part of variety shows. I think the best part, the only reason I watch variety shows is for, like, you know, the Changbin versus Jisung versus Sungbin speed reading battle. The like, which member can do most, they do the dances the fastest and stuff like that. I think that's really fun to watch, personally. They always have games. There's someone who wins or loses, especially if there are two groups and they make stuff which doesn't have competitions into it. Oh, okay, so if it's two groups, I still don't mind. I think they're all idols. They're all there just to have fun, and them working together is fun, but then also competing, I don't mind. So I disagree. I don't mind that. I used to watch variety shows so much more than I do now. Okay, we could do a few more. Let's do like 2 or 3 more. Number 7. Let me see an unpopular opinion. Oh, here's an unpopular one, Brian. It's a unpopular opinion. Survival shows like Produce 101, AK-48, which I think is Japanese, right? Or is that Produce 48? Different name. And Planet 999 needs to be no more. I will agree like 75% on this. Bam. Here's why. I agree for the most part that most of those shows should not exist. I don't like that it's a trend where we have like 4 different groups right now. Like in Hypen, we have Kepler, IZ*ONE that just disbanded, and we have probably like another 1 or 2 that I'm not even sure of. Groups that are formed through these variety shows, whatever the JYP Loud group, P Nation Loud group is going to be, debuting soon from them. The My Teenage Idol, or whatever that's called, new group coming from that probably. So I think it's way too mainstream. I don't think there should be that many survival shows. I think I don't even like watching them, by the way. I think if there was like one every 2 years or something, or if the company wants to do it for their new group coming up, how like Stray Kids did it and Monsta X went through it and Twice went through it, like if a company wants to do it like that. But I don't think having multiple going at a time every year with, like, you know, new groups coming out of it, I hate that. Unit, Mix 9, exactly. There's so many. It's too many. Way too many, in my opinion. That's why I agree 75%. There should be no more. It should only be like one every other year. And it shouldn't be a recurring thing like produces, right? Like you had one IOI, and then you had 101, and then you had IZ*ONE, and then you had X1, and then now you have Kepler. Like way too many. I would have been happy if it was just IOI for 5 years and then they do another one or something, you know? Let's keep going. Rai, I like that one, but I already got one from you. So from pizza, I actually think I might have one for pizza as well, but we'll just do pizzas. Unpopular opinion. It is hard to stan a group. Let me get this down for everyone. It is hard to stand a group. I said stand. It is hard to stand a group like IZ*ONE knowing they will disband. I agree. I actually agree with that. I don't think I've ever like gotten into a group that's disbanding. Like there was a few IOI songs I like. There's like 1 or 2 IZ*ONE songs I like. I didn't like any 101 songs basically. But for the most part, it's like I struggle to stand groups that I know. I 100% agree. Which I do think is unpopular with how popular these groups are. I struggle to like fall for them if I know they're gonna like. I struggle to fall for them if I know they're gonna disband soon. You know. Let's do a few more. Hey, I think I already got one from you. Yeah, I think I did get one from you. You did the, no, I didn't. Oh, whatever. Let me just read this from Penguin real quick before getting into Hayfuzz. 100% disagree. Every group is temporary. Survival show groups, at least you won't have false hope that they're continuing. Okay, look. That's like saying every human is gonna die one day. Everyone's dying. Obviously, everyone's dying, Penguin. Every group's going to disband one day. Obviously, every group will disband one day. I want to think of it like this. Let me do this comparison real quick. For those of you who, I don't know, maybe this is like an old person perspective, right? But like marriage, for example, right? When you marry someone, at least like not when you're like 15, like, you know, high school dating or whatever, but like, you know, when you're getting to that point in life where you're marrying someone, right? The whole point of marrying someone is to spend the rest of your life with someone. And when you're marrying them, you have the idea in your head, whether it happens or not, like obviously the marriage will end at some point. But the idea in your head is, yo, we're going to be together until it dies out naturally. And I personally think of it the same for K-pop groups. When a new group debuts, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to be a fan. I'm going to stay in this group until they die naturally as like a group because whatever the reason may be. Whereas Kepler or IZ*ONE or IOI are like, hey, we're going to be together for this amount of time. Enjoy us while we last. Like, I can't do that. I'm like, if I'm going to marry someone, like, I don't want to like, hey, we're going to divorce in 2 years. And I'm like, well, what's the point of marrying for 2 years? What? So that's how I kind of think of it. I can't get into it, Penguin. What's the point of doing anything if you know it's going to end? Enjoy it while it's there. But my point is there's other options. I'd rather enjoy a group and get into the group having, whether it's false hope or not, having that sense of security that, hey, if they re-sign their contracts, they're going to be with us another 7 years after this. And I can get new music over and over. I can't convince myself to like go die hard into a group knowing that they're only going to be around for 3 years or something. I can't do that. Let's do one last one. Next one I see I will do. We'll do end on the 9th one. Last unpopular opinion for YouTube. Next one I see what I'm doing. I see one from Moonchild saying Stray Kids record tracks should all be official tracks in their EPs and albums. I don't think that's unpopular. I think every single Stray Kids fan would agree with you. So I will not put that one up. Next one I see, Cat is Green, unpopular opinion. Group with more than 7 members will never get fair line distribution. Oh, we're going to talk about line distribution. Oh, we're talking about line distribution. Okay. So the claim is groups with more than 7 members will never get fair line distribution. I agree.
Excuse me?
Oh my god. Fucking hell. Who did that? Key, I hate you. I was not expecting that. But I agree 100% because I don't think groups should get fair line distribution, no matter the size of the group.
Don't you know I'm a savage?
I did not know that, Arston. Thank you. If you guys don't know what this is, by the way, on YouTube, by the way, it's a little thing you can do by getting watch time on Twitch. You can play stuff like that. Anyways, I agree 100%.
Don't you know I'm a savage?
Oh my god, you guys are gonna spam me. I agree because no groups should get fair line distribution. There's a reason why there's usually a main rapper and a lead rapper, for example. There's a reason why there's the sub vocal shouldn't get, if there's someone in a group with that is a sub vocal and they have that's it, right? And then the group has a main vocal. The sub vocal should not get the same amount of lines as the main vocal. There's a reason why they're the main vocal, right? So I agree because it shouldn't happen. I also think rappers should get more line distribution than the other, because especially if, let's say it is 7 members. You have 3 rappers and 4 singers, right? Each rapper should get its own verse, their own verse. First verse goes to the first rapper, second verse goes to the second rapper, third verse goes to the third rapper. The singers, 2 should split the pre-chorus, 2 should split the first chorus. Then you flip-flop, then the next 2 split the pre-chorus, the next 2 split the chorus. And then they can do this something with high notes in the final chorus. But in the end, the rappers would get the full 16 bars each. Because I think that they need time to develop the rapping and everything. So, yeah, people get too pressed about positions. In general, yeah, I'm not trying. If that's towards me, I'm not trying to get pressed. I'm not pressed at a certain position. But there is a for example, I'm about to trigger so many people on YouTube. Well, what's a good example of this? In Stray Kids, right? I don't think they actually have specific positions. But you could say Jisung and Changbin are main rappers. Hyunjin and Felix are lead rappers. Actually, Hyunjin, lead rapper. Felix and Lino, sub-rappers. And sometimes Crest would be sub-rapper, right? There's a reason why Lino is a sub-rapper and Changbin is a main rapper. So I don't think that positions aren't that important. I don't think it should come down to being sometimes the lead rapper is better than the main rapper. For example, I think the lead rapper in Elast is better than the main rapper in Elast. But if the company declares a rapper a sub-rapper compared to a main rapper, there's usually a reason for that. Anyways, 4 bars of rap's too short. 100% agree. Anyways, this has been a long ass video. I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video, hanging out with me in Twitch chat up here, and reading all their opinions. Feel free to go back and check out their, their little comments that they made. I'm sure some flew by you. They had shared all of their own opinions on all these as well. Let me know in the comments 1 through 9 what you agree with. To sum it up real quick, going 1 through 9, I agree, have no opinion because Miyu's 7 months with Prime. I'll thank you more later, but thank you so much, Miyu's. So just real quick to sum up.
Don't you know I'm a savage?
Did you guys just do 2 at the same time?
Don't you know I'm a savage?
Y'all, let me finish this up real quick. Number 1, I agree.
Excuse me? Excuse you.
Really, guys? I can't deal with this. Number 1, I agree.
Don't
Number 2,
you know I'm a savage?
I agree. Number 3, I have no opinion. Number 4, I agree. Number 5, I disagree with. 6 is disagree. 7 is agree, and then agree. So I mainly agree with most of these unpopular opinions. Interesting.
Don't you know I'm a savage?
Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I'm sorry for all of these. I don't know. Chat's just going off right now with all these savage and excuse me tickets. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this type of video. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of it. And as always, K-pop and chill the safe way, everyone. Bye. Say bye, chat. Or not. Okay, I'll just end it. Because take way too long. We waited till the end for you. I appreciate that, Rai. There you go. There are all the byes. Okay, bye, everyone.